to the stage Billy Joe Hunt and John Lewis Good. Take it away.
Not yet. Well, standing on the corner with the low-down blues, great big hole in the bottom of my shoe. Honey, let me be your salty dog. Yeah, let me be your salty dog. I won't be your man at all. Honey, let me be your salty dog. Well, listen yourself, I know you. Worn out stocking and a worn out shoe. Honey, let me be your salty dog. Yeah, salty dog, salty dog. I won't be your man at all. Honey, let me be your salty dog. Come on, Billy. Sitting on the log, finger on the trigger now in the hall. Honey, let me be your salty dog. Yeah, let me be your salty dog, or I won't be your man at all. Honey, let me be your salty dog. Well, pull the trigger in Mexico, shot fell down in Mexico. Honey, let me be your salty dog. Yeah. Salty dog, or I won't be your man at all. Honey, let me be your salty dog.
All right, little salty dog there.
Hey, folks. All right, folks, my name is John Lewis Good, and this is Billy Joe Hunt, and we met about 75 years ago on the green pastures of,
aged really well.
of the Grand River in Jackson County, and we've been playing together ever since, and it's a privilege and a pleasure to be here today, play for you folks. It's an honor. We're going to do an old Fred Eaglesmith song here. Fred's a singer-songwriter from Canada. And started off doing a lot of bluegrass stuff in his early age, and later on got into more of the singer-songwriter sort of stuff.
This is a song about Carter Stanley, one of the old Stanley brothers. Rifles in the morning, and turkeys in the grain, and there's some boys in the sweat, running from a train, and skin-soaked revelations, whiskey before dawn. It won't be the same now the Carter's gone. I'm driving's on the state line, and high and lonesome sound. Wake up on that hilltop, Carter's in the ground. Makes you kinda hang your head right into the dawn. It won't sound the same now the Carter's gone. The white doves in the hollow, heard somebody say, oh, no one said you're gonna play those songs that way again. Well, I drive through old Kentucky, tearing through the gears, trying not to think through my bluegrass tears, and put that guitar beneath the bus. Won't play another one, 'cause it don't sound the same now the Carter's gone. that. A little story about this old silver tone I'm playing here. It doesn't get a lot of exposure to the sunlight. This is an old 1940s 8700 that sits proudly in my collection, and it's nice to let it get out and breathe a little air. I love to play it. I got this from a fella out in Utah, and he said, well, once you buy it, in other words, once I cash your check, I will tell you the story about the fella that owned it, the fella that actually earned the money to buy it. He trapped furs way back in the day and saved up his money and bought this old piece of wood, and I think his old fingers got tired of, couldn't really play it no more, so he passed it on, and now it's in the Billy Joe Hunt collection. So first guitar I ever played was something my mama sat me down with, a big old jumbo body silver tone. It was you know, the old cowboy guitar, and she tried to show me a few chords, and I just ended up crying. But 50 years later, I can play 3 chords, sometimes 4. So thanks, folks. Thanks a lot.
You learned 4?
3 and a half.
3 and a half, that's right. Counting the minor, right, Bill?
Counting the minor. Next. I'm just playing this.
Right. Folks, this next song is called Back Home. It's actually the first song I ever wrote many, many years ago, and I've tweaked it and hopefully made it better since then. But this song's about a situation I got myself into where I'd fallen in love with the girl, and well, she liked me, but decided she'd like to go to a couple other states and stuff like that. And
she was a runner.
Yeah, she was a runner. And I chased her through a few states, and when I got home, I sat down and wrote this song. And recently, I've reconnected with that young lady, and after 10 years, I can say that, Bill, I'm glad she ran. This one's called Back Home.
Mr. John Lewis Good's one of the first people I ever met when I moved back to the beautiful metropolis of Jackson. Hadn't been playing music for a long time, been out on the road, and I went to an open mic, and there he was playing old Townes Van Zandt and John Prine and stuff like that, and I said, I'm going to illegitimately adopt this kid.
My parents want me back, Bill. They send letters every day.
every day. Well, we've had a lot of fun playing a lot of music, and this young man is fired up a little rockabilly band, so if you ever out there and you hear John Lewis Good and the Rose City Troubadours, stop in and check them out. You'll be tapping your toes because they bring it pretty good.
Better to tap the toes and pick the nose, Bill, as they always say.
That's right, there you go. I'm going to use that line sometime. Remember that, Nancy Joe.
I'm not remembering that.
Just do this.
Yeah.
It's an old Willie song here we'll do for you. We have time to do just a couple more, maybe one more after this, and got a lot more music coming up today. But I want to say thanks for everyone here at the Michigan Fiddler Association for having us. A beautiful day. Mr. Bob and Linda Warner, who've opened their barn many times to me to play, and I appreciate it. They're good people, and we're just going to do a couple more songs for you here. Thanks for having us, folks. In the twilight glow, I see ice cream in the rain. When we kissed goodbye and parted, I knew we'd never meet again. Love is like a dying ember, memories remain. Through the ages I'll remember. Blue eyes cry in the rain. Turning silver, and all my love is in vain. I see her star up in heaven, blue eyes cry in the rain. Yonder, we'll stroll hand in hand again. Through the ages I'll remember. Blue eyes cry in the rain. Blue eyes cry. Thanks so much, folks. We truly appreciate it. We're going to do one more little short song and get out of the way here. Thanks again. We're the Fixns, and we play maybe once or twice a year as the Fixns anymore, because we're off doing other things. Like I said, he's got a hot rockabilly band, and I'm just out there. So
once every gubernatorial election, folks.
There you go. But I thought, you know, we got that US 12 garage sale that's going on from probably, Chicago to who knows where. Detroit, maybe other. It might go to Canada. I really don't know. But I know one thing. Can't go. You can't go into Canada, Roger? Is that what you said?
I've been there.
So there's a lot of folks hawking their wares out there, and I told John Lewis Good that I said I'd be doing a disservice if we didn't play this old Fred Eaglesmith song and celebrating the big old garage sales and yard sales. So this is we're going to change one word in it, so we'll call it big old garage sale. Well, that old toaster, it just needs a cord. Well, that's a full set of coasters. There's only one more. That's a brand new barbecue. It's my brother Pete's. When he bought it, he forgot that he doesn't eat meat. Well, it's a big old garage sale at 9:45. No early birds. Yeah, we're sleeping in. Our mama's in prison. We're trying to raise her bail. Yeah, we're selling all her things. It's a big old garage sale. Well, there's a car out back. Just needs a motor and a couple of doors. Yeah, a new set of rotors. They used to run real good and had a whole lot of heart. Yeah, the beautiful thing is we got another one for parts. Well, it's a big old garage sale, the 9:45. Yeah, no early birds. Man, we're sleeping in. Our mama's in prison. We're trying to raise her bail. I was selling these things at big old garage sale. All right, we'll leave you on that one, folks. Thank you so much. We're the Fixns. Thank you very much for having us.
Another big thank you to Billy Joe Hunt and Joe Lewis Good. Thanks again.